Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. In today's video, I have something very special. I did say I am going to do a stamping video using all my, stamping plates that I got, and I'm so excited to show you this one. I think I mentioned this as well. I got very inspired by my background to do something kind of like vintage looking. So I did this and I love them so much. It's exactly what I wanted. I threw on some glitter as well because I need to have some sparkle in my life. But the rest, I think I did such a good job. I'm patting myself on the back for this. Honestly, I love them so much. The only thing I wanted different from like my background kind of thing was to have the flowers to pop a bit more, which is exactly what I did. So I used darker colors, brighter pink. So yeah, but the rest, I do think I kind of, did them pretty well. I'm not always extremely happy with some of the sets that I do, but this one really is my favorite. The last, I don't know, month, 6 months, I have no idea. I just love it so much. But anyway, I really hope you guys are going to enjoy today's video. I hope that maybe you learn something from it, and if you do, please, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know how I did, let me know what you think about them. If you do recreate these, please tag me because I would love to see. Yeah, also make sure to tag Clear Jelly Stamper. They're really awesome, and they will they might not, but they might actually repost your work on their page, which is absolutely incredible. Obviously they might not do it because they get tagged in millions of photos each day, week, but make sure to tag them though because they really love to see it as well. Also, this video is not going to be sponsored by anyone, and you're going to see that I'm not going to use only Clear Jelly Stamper products because I don't have that many colors in their nail polishes and stuff like that. So yeah, I always use what I have, and you know this by now. Oh my god, this is a very long intro. I'm so sorry. Okay, with all of that said, let's do some nails. I'm going to start off with Ruth from Kirsty Meek and Gel Polish Collection. And I'm going to apply 2 layers of this and cure each for 30 seconds in an LED lamp, which means they are going to be fully cured. And I'm also not going to remove the sticky layer because you don't need to. It's actually helpful. Then I'm going to go in with CGS 200 plate, and I'm going to use that design. And then I'm going to go in with the snow globe stamper because it's pretty, scraper, and their sticky pad to just clean up the head of the stamper. And I'm also going to use this number 1 from Born pretty nail polish stamping polishes, and I'm just gonna apply that to the plate quite generously usually, and then I'm gonna scrape it gently and pick up with my stamper head and then just place it down. This is in real time, so this is not fast forwarded. You have to move very fast when you stamp, so just get that movement in. It's gonna be really easy after you learn how fast you have to move. Then I'm gonna use that 02 plate and this 410 Born Pretty color, which is like a medium gray and is beautiful. And I'm gonna scrape that. I'm gonna just pick it up again and place it on the nail. It's really easy to do this design, honestly. I really loved it. And I loved looking through all the stamping plates and see what I can use and I can combine to create something like this. I really love it. Once you go to the nail, you saw I rocked it left to right, and again, that sticky layer is going to help. If you don't have it, then it's no issue, but it does help, especially for beginners. So then I'm gonna go in with 72 and the plate 72 and then 95 the color from Clear Jelly Stamper this time, because I said I don't have all their colors, so I'm using what I have. It happens. And yeah, this is a beautiful swirl. I really love this. and I'm just gonna place that on top. And now, because I added 3 layers of stamping, and I don't want the flowers to, like, I don't want to mess up the flowers and have to wipe all the 3 layers and redo them, I'm gonna apply a layer of Ultimate No Wipe Top Coat from Ink London, and I'm going to give this a full cure, which is 60 seconds, and then that thing is like protected. Then I'm gonna use plate 81, I think, and I'm gonna use that flower there in the corner, and also I'm gonna use that number 16 from Born Pretty, and then from Clear Jelly Stamper I'm gonna use 94 and 92. And with this big of a, like, with these like blank big designs you saw there, I went at like a 20-degree angle when I scraped, and just scraped gently, and that was a perfect pickup. And yes, I did that the first time. Like, it's really easy. Just don't scrape vertically, or keep your scraper at like a 20-degree angle and just go gently, and you're not gonna have any issue picking up that design. And then I moved on to the next layer, because this is a layered stamper, stamping plate, yeah. And I moved on to the next one. I picked that up, and now I'm kind of looking to see how I have to line this up, because I kind of, because they are on the side, I kind of like turned my stamper around, and yeah, I made a bit of a mess there, but it's fine. I managed to line it up, in my opinion, perfectly, so I don't care. And then I'm going in with that like sparkly gray that I showed you at the end, and I'm gonna put that in the middle. And that's it. That's our flower, and you can see how beautiful that is with the that background. Although it's not really in your face kind of thing, it still brings your eyes to it. Then I'm gonna use, well, I just showed you those 2 greens, because I didn't actually read the numbers because I was talking. And I'm gonna use these leaves here, because you kind of have to have some greenery somewhere on the nail, in my opinion. Especially with a design like this, it just brings everything together. Otherwise, it's just kind of like a flower that floats around. So yeah, I really love the fact that you can combine these kind of designs from everywhere. You'll see, I use all of them, not all of them, but different ones for different things, and I don't use them necessarily how they are supposed to be used, if that makes sense. Then I'm going in with the second step for this, for these leaves, just because I wanted to see how it looks. Otherwise, if you don't really care, you can just not. I don't know. I really love how they look at the end, and yeah, I just went on top of that. Again, make sure to line it up, and that's why this is perfect, because you can actually see through this stamper head. Then I decided that there was need for more greenery, because yeah, there's no reason, I just love it. And I added those leaves as well on top of that, and again, you can combine everything however you want, but I really love the look of this over the top of that background. And honestly, as I said before, this is my favorite set ever. And here I'm applying shiny top coat, and yeah, I cured it, and this nail is done. Moving on to the next one, I am going to use that the mask swirls. I don't know what they're supposed to be necessarily, but yeah, those swirls, and I'm just gonna apply them straight to the nail first. I know I'm starting differently compared to the other one, but it doesn't matter. You can start however you want in this design, and I wanted to see what happens if I just put part of this writing on there, and I really love it. I really do. It's not as busy as the other one. I love the other one because it's busy, but I really love this one because it's so nice and, like, I don't know, clean. Then I'm gonna go in with that flower, and I'm gonna put first only one of the steps, which is the flower, because you do have the leaves as well, um, in two steps, but I just wanted to use the flower, and then the leaves I just left how they are. And you saw there that I went only on half of that, only for the flower basically, and used that darker sparkly pink to just pick that up. And then next I'm going to go in over the greenery and just paint kind of around it and scrape, so that I don't scrape straight on top of the flower. And here you can actually clean up and whatever parts that you picked up without wanting, especially when you're doing a stamped design over a stamped design. But also that's why it's good to have a top coat underneath to make sure that everything is nice and cured, and you don't ruin it and then you have to wipe everything off. And then for the middle, because I thought that flower was a bit, I don't know, empty, although it had a middle, I went in with that dark gray sparkly one from Clear Jelly Stamper, and I just did that middle. And then I decided to add some dots, as you can see here, because I felt like although it was empty and like nice and clean, it still needed something. So I just added those little dots, and I really, really love that idea. It's just so beautiful. And also, before you put your shiny top coat on, maybe leave it like a minute to dry completely, 2 minutes, and then put the top coat on. And that's going to help you not having any like lifting in any way, shape or form. I know I never mentioned this, so I thought I would. Then I'm going again with another texture, and I'm gonna start this, and I'm not gonna put it all over the nail. I think that's gonna be like a really good like marble kind of design as well. So yeah, maybe I should try it with that, because anyway, then I went with the second texture, as you saw, and now I'm going back in with this because I haven't had enough of this swirl. This is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's so delicate and gorgeous, and oh, look at that. It looks so vintage and beautiful, in my opinion. And then again, after I'm finished with the background, this is also going to push the whole background design back, and is gonna bring the flowers forward because you're gonna put them on top, which means you're gonna have kind of like a 3D effect on your design, and I think that's gorgeous. Then I'm going in here with another flower from the same plate, and I'm not gonna explain exactly. You see what it is and which one it is, so yeah. That's why I didn't go into much detail of what each and every one of them is, because otherwise it'd be here until tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna go in also with some greenery, and this time I just went in with the dark green, and because I didn't manage to fit a lot, I'm not gonna do the second step as well, so I'm just leaving that there. And because it was a bit empty, I decided to add these dots and things in that dark gray, but something was missing in the middle there, as you saw, so I'm gonna use that little bit there and just add a stem to those. And they don't have to be perfect because it has that ruggedy kind of hand painted watercolor look. So yeah, I'm just going to pick that up and just add it kind of in the middle there, and it's going to kind of make sense and kind of not, but it's exactly what I wanted. So look at that. That's beautiful. I really honestly really love how it came out. And then I left that to dry for just a minute or 2 minutes, something like that. And then I'm applying my top coat and curing, and that nail is done as well. Then for the other two nails, I decided to go in with Ink London's Editions Aria, because I thought this is a beautiful kind of like rose goldish holographic glitter, and I really, really loved it, and I thought it's gonna go really well with this design. And I'm just using my glove and I'm picking it up and sticking it in that sticky layer. Again, I didn't remove it. If you want more payoff on this, you can always sprinkle it in wet top coat or base coat or whatever, but I just wanted it a little bit. I didn't want the whole thing. and then I'm applying a layer of top coat and curing, and that nail is done. These are all done now, and I do love them. As I said before, they're my favorite. I just love this look so much. And also, you could try it with different colors as well, because I think it would look absolutely incredible with different colors. I just wanted to kind of take this kind of like color palette and put it into the nails, but then as I said, I added some brighter colors as well, so it didn't really matter what I wanted, did it? Oh god. I can't apparently make up my mind, so yeah, that's that. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and you know, maybe subscribe to my channel if you want, if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.